Hey guys, I see you're back. I'm in room 1 of round 5 right now, and I'm just gonna pick up right where I left off. This is the round leading up to the final boss, so I'm gonna see if I can just do a good job here and beat it relatively quickly. I've had trouble with this in the past. This is a tough one. There we go. Yamato's great in this level. Just stand up to guys with the guns. Woo! Narrowly avoided that. I want both of these guys to be shooting generally on the same pattern before I go ahead and release Yamato. Man, I'm cutting close. Some of those bullets. So in these rooms, as you're gonna see, you fight one particular type of enemy, but multiple of them. And the last room is obviously all the officers or whatever they are with handguns. And actually, I'm surprised that didn't hurt Yamato. There we go, standing right on up. Oh, cool, we got a 1-up out of that. So in this room, you got all these weird spinning guys with the claws. It's important that you get right in front of them. Don't let them get underneath you in any way, like in front and underneath on a box or something, because they'll just tear you apart. Oh, and then we got these green slime bags in this room. The only way these guys can hurt you is when they jump on you. So you want to try and avoid that. Cool, another 1-up. You need as many of these as possible. The final boss can be tricky. Actually, some of these rooms can be. As you're going to see now, we're in a ninja room. And it's not all blue ninjas, no. It's multiple of all the ones you've seen before. So, with any common sense, you can generally just kind of avoid where they're jumping. And try and keep them pinned and beat them one at a time. There we go. So that's not too bad. So I'll hop on over here and just use the power right now. And take care of all of them. Get right through this room. And this final room is full of the ninjas dressed in black. And these guys suck because they're capable of everything the blue, the gold, and the red ninjas were capable of, except now they take 3 hits to beat rather than just 2. And this is the first time in the game that we're introduced to them. So, yeah, you just try and keep them away as best as you can. You know, if you see them jump and move. You know, there's a pattern to everything. You know, this is no exception. So, you know, keep them away as best as you can. And try not to get hit by their relentless attacks. And you see I got way too many of them on the screen. That was inevitable. You know, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Usually I die once in this room, so... But there is a benefit to that. You know, I got my ninja power back, so... I think that'll come in handy here. I try to keep them on one side of me as best as I can. You get caught in between them, that's when you have trouble jumping and defending yourself. So like I said, when you see one of them jump, just try and move a little bit. You know, it makes all the difference. And I don't know if that's one of the ones that are coming up in the later part of the level, or if that's just one that respawned. But I'm going to go ahead and use this right here. As long as I can get rid of these guys, I'm pretty confident in the last few. As I say it, and one of them just slices me in the face. And that's a blue ninja attack for sure. So, here we are, room 5 yet again. You just gotta keep getting out of the way of them as best as you can. But you go through a phase, you know, after you've done something so many times, and you're pretty good at it, pretty proficient, it becomes more and more difficult. And I'm cutting it way too close to some of these guys. But even if you can manage to move like an inch or so out of the way, it makes a big difference. Yeah, take care of all of them at once right now. There we go. And you see above the door, to the final boss, there's a shiny 2-up, I think that was. So you're going to need that. That basically takes care of, you know, what I just did. So here we are at the final boss. Another giant samurai. Jeez. How creative. But the music is really good here. Hopefully I can get through them nice and quick. What I like to do is try and slash him off screen as best I can, but I have a good feeling that this guy's going to be rolling at me. And if he does, you just let him go past. He'll just roll right off the screen. That's your best bet. If you can just slash him off the screen, they'll only take 2 hits, so it's not too bad. There we go. You gotta stand under these pillars when he shoots the fire, and how you attack him is when his head comes off, you attack that orb right at his neck level there. Okay, so he's rolling, and yeah, when his head comes off, you want to be, you know, sure that you can attack him twice. It's a pretty big deal. I mean, if you can help it, you know. Some of these guys are better to fight towards the center of the screen, just for the fact. Ooh, yeah. See, I got hit by the fire. Just for the fact that they can jump when they're off screen, and you didn't see them do that. They can come in and hit you from above, so that can be pretty difficult. So I'm gonna attempt this again. It can be pretty tough because these ninjas are, you know, he starts spawning a lot of them. So this might take me a few tries. Bear with me. Once again, not usually too bad, though. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna roll. Yep. Alright, so we'll jump above him, and there we go. Try and just slash this one right off the screen. Uh-oh. See, I wasn't under the pillars. I kind of got out of my game plan there. So let's try this again. Once again, the music is really good, though. But I wish he would get up off his chair at some point and actually fight you. He just has his minions doing all his work. It's kind of disappointing. He just sits there breathing heavily. Maybe he has asthma. Oh, that's not something to make fun of. So he's off the screen. Let's get on this side. There we go. Yeah, you want to make sure you get that twice. If you can manage two hits on each time, then you'll be fighting a lot less of these ninjas here. So he rolls. Anybody who rolls, you just let them roll right off the screen. They won't come back. Him, I know I want to get rid of him quick because there's more on the way. Similar strategy here. Try and keep them to one side. You see them jumping. Do the best you can to get out of the way. Okay, so there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Still even have a ninja power here at our disposal. See, I wasn't sure if he was going to roll or not, so I didn't bother to get out of the way. Oh, man, that sucks. I doubted myself, and I went back the direction from where I came. Okay, final boss yet again. Trying to save this ninja power for a difficult situation. In all reality, if I feel threatened, I should just press the button and use it. There is a pattern, like anything else. If you learn the pattern, you can defeat it relatively easily. Okay, so I know he's gonna roll. There we go. Let him go on past. So we got both of them. Okay, take care of him. Get him to the one side. There we go, not too bad. Get that twice. Okay, so we're on the right track again. And I know he's gonna roll. There he goes. I know he's not, but I'm gonna try and slice him off the screen as fast as I can. Okay, not too bad. Got a couple here. yeah, he tried a tricky little move there. Wow, I managed that pretty good. I'm actually impressing myself a little bit here. Okay, he's not gonna roll. So we can... Ooh, but he did jump, though. Darn! Oh, I keep making the same mistake with that particular ninja. Okay, well, I told you it was gonna take a few tries. So I don't have this one down. But I think I got it now. Well, let's see. Yeah, you can stop breathing heavy any day, you know? Just throw me your first minion. I'll take him down. I'm ready. I know what you're doing. It's in moments like this where you're not 100% sure that your palms get a little bit sweaty. Wow, he went off the screen pretty quick. Not gonna complain, that makes things a little bit easier. Thought for sure I'd have to slash at him at least one more time. And I know you're gonna roll, so there you go. And this guy's not going to, so I'm just trying to take him down as fast as I can. Okay, not too bad. And this guy likes to creep, so... Same thing with him. Come on over. Ooh, I jumped too soon. Oh man, I don't remember it taking me this many tries in the past, but it's been a little while since I played it. Alright. We're gonna get this eventually. Don't care how many tries it takes. And he's gonna roll. There we go. Now he releases both of them. That's the thing with these older games. It's all about memory. You can memorize where they're gonna be and what they're gonna do. Usually it doesn't change too much. So yeah, let's let this fire fall this time. Alright, there we go. I gotta remember I have that ninja skill, so should use it if I need it. I like on the top of the podiums, I'm just now noticing this. At the top of the podiums, the ninja sculptures behind them. That's pretty cool. Okay. Sweet, got him twice. There we go, not too bad. Now I just gotta remember that if I get in a sticky situation, just to use that ninja power to help me. Especially now. I'm this close to beating him. Generally want to try and stay on... There we go, that's the time to use this. Get rid of all of them. That's more like it. Get under the podium, because I think he's about to do his thing. Yep. Don't get hit by the fire. And there it is. It only took me, what, 4 or 5 tries, but... Oh, that is satisfying. It's been a little while. Yeah, and here you can see Statue of Liberty in New York City in the background, and sadly enough, there's the Twin Towers. I guess I never noticed that before. But this was a game made in a time when I guess it wasn't as much of a turmoil world. Nothing to do now but to just sit back and enjoy the credits. This is such a good game. Like all the Shinobi games are, I'm always thrilled to sit down and pick up the Sega Genesis controller and fire up any one of these games, especially this one. I like I said earlier on, I have a special place in my heart for Shadow Dancer. I think it has a lot to do with the dog. And my only main gripe about this game, as any Sega Genesis game, every single one has to do directly with this. It's this 3-button controller, and while it fits comfortably in the hand, You know, it's very comfortable to hold on to. It's just the fact that I find myself hopping my finger between these buttons so often, whereas the Super Nintendo controller, I can rest my thumb on it, and every button is very accessible, very easy to get to. And the D-pad on these controllers is pretty shoddy. I mean, I don't care how big of a Sega fan you are, you have to admit that these D-pads are pretty terrible. Aside from that, though, it's been a lot of fun, and I thank you guys for watching these videos. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have many more Sega games, many more Nintendo games. I'm gonna try and stick mostly to retro games, but you know, we'll see where that goes. Thanks again.